Hey machos, welcome to the Black Macho Podcast. I'm your host, Soncerae Monique. If you're new here, welcome. Appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share the content, okay? What I want to talk about today is something that has been recently just been a thing for people. And it's the conversation of AI. Okay, I'm a UI UX designer. I do a lot of graphic design work, video editing. I mean, you kind of got to be a content creator. I've been a designer for 20 years, and I've been on YouTube since about 2008. So I know a lot about social media. I know a lot about graphic design. I know a lot about video editing, cameras, photography, videography. I know a lot about all of it. Before I started doing YouTube videos, I was a model, so I did a lot of stuff that got to do with visual aid. For the past 2 years, I've been using AI on my channel, and a lot of people, for some reason, feel like I just started using it recently, but it's been something I've been using on my channel for 2 years. Okay, so a lot of the images or videos that you see of me might be AI generated.
They call me a god. 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 Let's go.
Now this specific video right here, this is just me doing a regular video, but I do want to talk to you guys about understanding the difference between what's real in real life and what's on social media. A lot of people ask me to be real on here, and I was real on here for a long time. I shared a lot of my life, shared a lot of my stories. I would get online when I was in bed or in my house cooking, and I just shared a lot of my private life, which I classified as real. But as time has gone on, I learned a valuable lesson about sharing too much of my life, because too many people tried to destroy the things in my life that I loved. And the only reason why I was sharing it is because I love doing it. Wanting to share love that you have, or love for something you have, with other people just seems like natural human behavior. I don't know. As I look back on it, it's just I just wished I did not share a lot of, what I care for with you guys, because a lot of people try to ruin the things that I love the most. And so now that I am kind of pulled away a little bit, people are asking me to be real on here, and they feel like my AI art is not real. But you have to understand, I'm an artist. I'm not on social media to be real. Social media is not a real place. The internet is not a real place. It's not a real world. Yeah, it's a tool that we can use. It's a place that we can go to where we share the stuff that we love. We share our work. We share our brand. We sell our products. We do things like that. We talk about our stories and stuff that we're dealing with in real life. But at the end of the day, the only people that know what's happening in my real life is me and the people who are in my real life. What I share with you guys on social media is just a fraction of the life that I live. It's not real life. It's just stories. It's just the best way that I can explain what I'm going through in real life. And my art is like a part of me. My art is what I love, and whether it's some AI generated art that I use the app to create, or whether I generated it myself, or it's some type of graphic design that I did, or something like that, it's still coming from my heart. It's something that I created, and at the end of the day, I'm still a content creator. And I think a lot of people forget that because of the type of topics that I discuss, and because I've started talking about life coaching and finance. It kind of takes away from the fact that I'm still an artist. I paint, I draw. Those are the things that I love. And so I don't get to share those things on social media the way that I hoped. Back in the day I used to, but as time went on, I just kind of evolved as a person, and I have so many different talents, so many different things that I would like to share with the world. But all I could give you guys is my art and some of my thoughts. I can share my personal experiences, my intellect, my personality, things like that. And when I share those things on my community tab, because that's usually where I go to show all of the AI art that I got, and it's just pictures of me. There's other art that I've done, but I don't share that on my tab, because I feel like with the Black Macho community, I just want to post like positive quotes, but I still want to be able to post my art. And I still want y'all to understand the kind of thoughts that I'm having every day. So the quotes that I put on the pictures are really just thoughts that I have every day. And it's always like some encouraging word or something inspirational that I want to share with people. And so I'll put like a picture of me on it, and it'll be like a quote, but people are like, oh, you're trying to pretend like AI is you, oh, you trying to make yourself skinnier and all of this stuff. And it's just like, no, that's not even what's happening here. Like anyone with a brain could look at a picture of me and know that it's AI if it's like significantly slim or it doesn't look anything like me. Like sometimes when I post some AI art and it's a picture of me, I just like the picture. It doesn't mean that it looks like me or I'm trying to pass it off as me. It's just a nice photo, and I'm like, you know what, I like this one, even though it may not look like me as much as I would, hope for it to, but it's AI art, so I like this and I'm gonna post it. So it's some pictures look great to me, some pictures don't, and a lot of times AI missed the mark. Like I can show you some real ugly pictures that AI has created of me. It's just all wrong. Like the fingers wrong, the toes wrong, the arms wrong. It's just all types of stuff. The teeth wrong, eyes even more cross. I got cross-eyed, right? I got astigmatism, but they make my eyes too cross, and it's just like, oh my god. So AI does mess up sometimes, but for the most part, it's just like when I'm sharing my stuff, I always got something positive to say. Like 85% of the time I'm saying something positive. The other 10% I might be, or 15% I might be saying something negative, or, saying something that, that y'all might classify as real. Because a lot of y'all think in order to be real, you got to be disrespectful or ugly. And that's where I'm starting to see like the comments that people make. And of course I can't control what people post. Y'all get to post what you want, but you have to understand I control my channel. So at the end of the day, when it comes to moderating it, I'm just gonna ban people that have like this proclivity to say something negative or to be picky, like make fun of me all the time. Nobody wants to go to a space on the internet where everything is always negative all the time, whether the person that's being spoken about is me or you or somebody else. Don't nobody want that kind of space. So it's just like I gotta continuously like clean up my comment section, because some stuff just be unnecessary. It's like some of it is just like stupid, especially when it comes to my physical appearance. Like a lot of my content isn't really about my physical appearance. Like I could see if I was making content about fitness, y'all could talk about my body, you know what I mean? I could see if I was making hair tutorials or makeup tutorials, you could talk about that, put your perspective inside of the comment section. But most time I'm talking about something that's intellectual. I'm creating like intellectual property. So you have to be a thinker. You have to be a critical thinker in order to benefit from what I have to offer on my channel. So it's not just about, like the visual part of, you looking at a video that makes my content as beneficial as it is. It's a lot of the things that I've learned and I'm trying to share, whether it's about life, whether it's about finances, whatever it's about. You have to be a critical thinker to be here, and it's not about my physical appearance often. So when people start talking about my weight and what I look like I'm not a cosmetologist and I'm not a fitness person. So I don't know why it's like something y'all talk about all the time, but I guess because it's like the first thing you see, you watching a video, so you want to size up how I look. But I would really appreciate it if y'all would just listen to what I'm saying and factor in my intellect before you start looking at my physical appearance, trying to measure whether I'm beautiful or not for you to look at. You know what I mean? Because what I'm saying is what's more valuable on my channel than what I look like. Now, my arts and my graphic design, if you like that kind of thing, you'll like how I edit my stuff. And like I said, I'm an artist. I like creating. I like content creation. And you may not like content creation, you may not like AI generated stuff, but I do, and that's part of my brand. So I just use my AI generated stuff. I can go without the negativity that people sometimes speak. I just want you guys to be a little bit more positive inside of my comment section, or I'm gonna have to ban y'all. And this is like a complaint I had for years. I just want this space on the internet to be a little bit more positive, a little bit more like chill for people to come to. Like, seeing all this negativity about somebody all of the time is like, why are you here if you don't like the content that's being posted? That doesn't make sense. Again, I think I said this before, but it's a lot of content on YouTube. Like, if you don't like my content, I'm not going to take it personal that you don't want to stay here. I'm not going to be like upset, and you know what I mean? Like, do what you do. Like, go where you like to go. My content is for the people that like it, and I don't expect everybody to like it. I don't even expect everybody to agree with me. If you agree with me about everything, I'm gonna think something wrong with you. Like, I'm gonna think that you're not fully an individual. Like, there has to be some things that you disagree with me about often. You know what I mean? Like, I say what I want, but at the same time, it's like sometimes, I say some stuff that's like off to some people, and that's okay. Like, that is completely fine to disagree with me. So anyway, I what I do want to be very clear about is the difference between AI and videos and like regular pictures. What I think a lot of people think is that in the videos I look realer than I do in a photo, or AI looks faker, or all of it is like some manipulated content. And a video is nothing but a series of pictures. It's just seconds of pictures being snapped over and over and over again as I continue to move, and the video is just piecing it together. So a video is still pictures. My voice is just being recorded. So the video doesn't make me look any realer than the pictures. It's just all of it can be like manipulated if you use the right video editing software. But for the most part, I try to keep my natural beauty on here. I try not to wear a lot of makeup. A lot of people are like, oh, you wear a lot of makeup. I really don't. It just looks like I do. I really don't. A lot of times I'm either wearing a filter, or it's been edited, or like right now it's just like basic makeup on my face. I wear what I wear because I want to wear it. I'm not going to change it to make you feel comfortable. And I just want you to know that, like, I wear what I wear because I like it for me. It's for me. And anyone who likes me and what I'm doing, I welcome you here. I love that for you. You know what I mean? I love that for me too. I love that you love the space that we in here on social media. And if you like being around me and I like being around you, then that's all that matters. You know what I mean? Like, social media can mess with your head if you allow it. Like, it can mess up your energy altogether. And if you're not on social media to find places to connect with good people and to be around community and have a good time and learn stuff, and like, what are you doing here? Like, what's the point of being here? That my channel is not for a whole bunch of negative stuff. My podcast is not for a whole bunch of negative stuff. It's okay to have conversations and disagree with each other, but I just want y'all to respectfully do that. Like, don't make it to where I have to ban you over something ridiculous, or for the fact that you can't display a level of self-control while we're sitting here having adult conversation. Like, you gotta know social media etiquette by now. Like, if you don't, I don't know what to tell you. I'm gonna just ban you at the end of the day. But some people was arguing about whether or not AI is art. And yes, AI is still classified as art. It's not, it doesn't suddenly not become art simply because you don't like it. You know what I mean? It's still art. It's just computer generated art. And a lot of the art that you see on social media every day is computer generated art. A lot of the graphics, a lot of the way that layouts are on social media is all computer generated art. A flyer that you see on Instagram is a computer generated art. Artificial intelligence is still something you have to train. Like, I still have to train AI to show you a photo of me the way I want it to show you a photo of me. It isn't going to just do it without me saying, okay, this is good, this is bad, or this should go, or this should stay. It still needs to be trained. AI is trained fully, but they're not just, it may seem like it's operating on its own, because if you don't know anything about AI, you think, oh, it's just doing its own thing by itself. No, you got to tell it. You got to train it to do what you want it to do. So when you see images of me, it's basically me training a program to create a photo of me or create any type of art of me. So just when you see AI and you automatically just assume that AI is going to be a problem because you heard all of this negative stuff, or you watch Terminator or any other iRobot and shit like that, like, it's not what you think at all. That's just movies, okay? Now, don't get it twisted. If AI is trying to do something negative, it will do something negative, but for the most part, most human beings aren't trying to train AI to do something negative. You do have those malicious people out there who are training AI to do something negative, okay? But just how AI will evolve to like a civilization, there'll be good artificial intelligence in that civilization, just like it's bad ones. Just like how it's good people and it's bad people, it's the same thing. It's like good people train AI to be good, bad people train AI to be bad. So it's just, it's not what you think it is at all. But anyway, so I just wanted to share my personal experiences and my thoughts concerning that, because I really just want people to understand where I'm coming from, and to let you know that AI is not going anywhere off of my channel. Like, I love it. If you don't, that's okay. You can watch some other stuff on YouTube, but here on my channel, I'm going to have AI. I'm going to have my art. I'm going to do my video editing. I'm going to do all the things I love. It's my channel. It's what I do. It's part of what makes me, and that's just that at the end of the day. But do know that I have been using AI for 2 years, and for those of y'all who are just now noticing, I'm surprised. Okay. I really am. Like, I think the more my AI starts looking like me and less like a cartoon, I think people are like, oh my God, she's using AI, you know? So AI is starting to get better. And the more it gets better, the more I'm going to use it. I used this vocal thing that was trying to record my voice, and it was going to like text to speech in my voice. And it was terrible though. I was like, this is bad. This don't sound nothing like me. Like, if I could get it to sound like me, then I'll probably use it. But I really, a lot of the AI stuff doesn't look like me. Then sometimes it look like me. Sometimes it sound like me. Sometimes it doesn't. It just depends, you know. Like, anyway, it's a journey. It's a learning thing. It's something cool to do, and I enjoy it. So hopefully those of you who enjoy it will stick around. And, you know, if you like the images, just let me know in my comment section. If you don't, that's fine too. But say that respectfully. Like, you don't have to be disrespectful towards me simply because you don't like AI. You know what I mean? That's just creepy and weird. But anyway, if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've been here for a while, thank you for sticking around. I appreciate y'all so much. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Click on that notification bell. I've been seeing a lot of people be like, yo, I haven't seen your content in a long time. I think it's because I haven't really been doing the type of content I would usually do. I'm like having a shift because I would like to make more money off of my YouTube channel. And unfortunately, all of the shorts I was doing, you can't make money off shorts because you can't really put ads on shorts like that. You can put ads on long form content. And so I need the money from that, because it ain't like y'all like donating like crazy. I asked y'all to donate to my Patreon. It's like, oh my God, why are we donating to your Patreon? Because the studio space costs, equipment costs, electricity costs. In order to keep a show going, you got to have the money to do it. And it's a hard lane. Like, being in the podcasting is not as easy. The podcasts look easy, but you know, if you want your podcast to be successful, you got to put a lot of work into it. And that's what I'm working on. Okay. But anyway, let me know what you think inside of the comment section. Okay. Have vision and stay focused. Bye, y'all.